Time to play the game. Time to play the game.
Hey guys, how's it going? Underground Geek here. Now you may be wondering why I used the photo of Carnage for this video. Well, it's a pretty funny story because with all this stuff going on, like the title says, they were saying, oh, if we have a comic book civil war, then Underground Geek needs to be Carnage. And I was like, is it because I'm country? And they were like, yeah, it is. I was like, oh gosh. But Carnage is a pretty cool character, so I'll take it. So there's a couple things that I want to talk about. So there seems to be a lot of division in Comicsgate, and you know, whenever you've got more than one person, there's always going to be division, and this has been going on for months. This is not anything new. It's just that when you get certain people that have short tempers, they get all the limelight, so to speak, because they make a big spectacle out of things. And so the problem with that is that you've got all this division, and it's for a lot of different reasons, and I've actually taken a couple of notes because I want to talk about all the different things, and I don't want to forget anything. So people have forgotten why Comicsgate was created. Comicsgate is because SJW fringe players got into comic books not because they liked them, but because they wanted to change them, and it didn't work, and sales plummeted. And so we were kind of there to say, hey, we just want good books by good writers. We don't care about your politics. Keep it to yourself. You know, we don't care about the character identifying themselves as blah, 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 non-binary, blah, blah, blah. We want good characters and good character development and plot development. That's what we care about. Heroes being heroes. That is the point of comic books. And so then you've got these weird fringe players that came in and started attacking the fans. And that gave Comicsgate even more speed, because when you attack people, you force them to pick a side. That's what they don't understand. When you attack the customers, you force them to not like you. That's what you've done. And so it kills your sales, and it makes them go to a different side. That's what happens. And so that's kind of another reason why Comicsgate gained even more speed, because all this was going on. Now, you've also had this new turn of events that has happened where you have people like Ethan Van Sciver going out and, like, it's kind of strange, but I guess it's pretty smart at the same time, just befriending these people that have attacked other people. You know, it's like they have a very short memory, but I mean, it's them. Let them do what they want. We're not in any kind of group, so whatever. I mean, I don't have to like them just because you like them. But so we've got this unwanted animosity in the group, and I have to think it's because you have these people that it's almost like they go after the drama, and it's been going on for a while now, but it seems like every time there's quote-unquote drama going on Twitter, these certain people always pop up. And I say that just because that's the only time that I see them. Like, they don't talk to me, they're not very friendly to me or any of my friends on Twitter. We never have conversations. The only time I ever see them or interact with them is when there's a problem. So that's why I call them, you know, drama queens. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, you know. But if I'm right, you know, you can kind of see why I'd be right because of all the stuff that's going on. Now, I am not for drama. When I make videos, I categorize them two ways. I have my comic book reviews, and I call my other videos drama videos. And the reason I call them that is because it's the drama that's going on in comic books. And it's an easy way to categorize them. Now, what I've noticed on my Twitter channel, or on my YouTube channel, what does best most of the time is Batman and drama videos. I've noticed that's what does the best, and it's because people want to be entertained. And when you go on YouTube and you see something that maybe has some gossip or some drama in it, you're going to click on it because that's what you want to see, and it's clickbait a lot of times. But you know, I don't do those videos a lot unless there's good reason behind it. If it's a very big topic that needs to be talked about and I have something to say about it, then I will. And that's just why I did this video here. But like I said, you have these people that go after drama, and it's, you know, they do it a lot of times because they know it's going to be popular and they know that it's going to give them something to do a video about. And I mean, I'm not being mean, I'm just telling the truth. I'm not trying to pick any sides here. I'm just telling you what they do. And I mean, if that helps them, more power to them. But I mean, if you don't really ever talk to me and you're not ever really friendly, I mean, it doesn't give me any kind of gauge to go on to put you in any other category eyes in my head. You know, it's this common sense. And so you've got those people, and you've also got these new people that have started to really get on my nerves just because it's kind of sad. And what they do is, I call them backstabbers. What they'll do a lot of times is they go from people to people in the Comicsgate community and they tell on each other. They like to tell them, hey, so-and-so said this, and then they go back to the other one, hey, so-and-so said this. And I have a lot of group chats that I go on, and I started a lot of these group chats for my He-Man Woman Haters live stream that I do. And it was a good way to get them together and talk about things. And at the same time, if I ever did a chat, I could tell them, hey guys, they're in this chat, come on and do my live stream. You know, and it made it a good little community. Well, then you had people start to get in there, and like I told everybody, it's just like Discord, which is a group chat app for gamers and things like that. It's just like everything else, all these forums and everything. If you get more than one person in a group, eventually it gets out of hand, and the group chat or the forum dies, because you get one or two people in there that try to cause a ruckus, and they try to do all the infighting, and they try to infiltrate, and then eventually you just have to start over again. And I've had to do that several times, because you'll get people in there that will quote unquote pretend to be your friend, and then they'll go snitch on you. And I don't understand that, because the whole reason I started this channel in my Twitter was to talk about comic books, you know, comic books and anime and manga and things like that, because that's what interested me. And I kind of saw how Comicsgate was getting started, because you had these people trying to speak for us in the industry, and it's like, hold up, we have something else to say. We control what's going on in comics because we quote unquote move the needle. And that's what they've been trying to talk about here lately, is move the needle has become a hashtag that they're talking about. And what they're trying to get you to do is post pictures of you buying books that are the ones that are doing good now, and showing that you're actually contributing and you are moving the needle because you're buying the product. Because these SJW pros can't understand how economics works, and even though we're not paying them directly, they're getting their money from us. And it's stupid to think that. It's just the same way that a manufacturer that makes cars would try to say that we weren't paying their checks. I mean, we're buying the cars. If nobody bought your cars, you would go out of business. So that's the whole reason we did this. And this childish stuff that they're doing, the infighting and everything that I'm speaking of, is just silly. Like, I'm not for that kind of stuff. Anybody can talk to me. You know, you can talk to me anytime. Now, if you talk to me and then you gossip, then don't expect me to talk to you. I mean, I don't owe you anything. And if you go around gossiping and stuff and talking about people, why would I want to talk to you? It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. And so, I mean, there's been a lot of times where I've tried to help people on there and they've backstabbed me, and I mean, I'll just ignore you. You know, there's not a point to it. And then you have a couple people that are starting to get slightly out of hand and almost crazy type stuff, and I'll just ignore you. It's not worth my time. I'm here for comic books. I'm here to make sure they're good. I'm here for the community. You've got people like Captain Frugal that are it's a very, very nice guy. He's got a YouTube channel. You should add him. He never picks fight. He's always very nice. Now, he has some funny stuff to say about Dan Slott, but who doesn't? Dan Slott is a jerk. I mean, without, you know, putting it in a better phrase, and he's just a jerk. And so I would advise just to be nice, be friendly. If you need to talk to somebody, DM them on Twitter, DM them, and talk to them in private. And don't go gossiping saying, well, he ain't going to do nothing because I'm right here on Twitter, blah, 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 blah. If you really wanted to talk to him, you would DM him and you would say, hey man, what's going on? Let's work this out. But instead we've got all this chest puffing going out. We've got all this PP measuring going on. And it's really, really silly because people will DM me and ask me what's going on, and I'm saying nothing. A whole lot of nothing. You got two or three people puffing their chests out at each other trying to get attention. That's all it is. And is there a Comicsgate Civil War? No, because there's not a Comicsgate group. It's a bunch of random people that like comic books. That's why you have so much trouble going on, because everybody's so different and so diverse that they're constantly fighting and things like that. And are there any leaders in this Comicsgate community? No. You have a couple people that are more popular than others. That's just the way it goes. They have YouTube channels and they might say that they started this or started that, but did they really? I mean, I don't know. There's nothing really to gauge that. So I would advise, just from my personal opinion, go out there, buy good comic books. Let's get this industry going again. Stop the infighting. Stop the chest puffing. And, I mean, like I said, if you need to talk to me about anything, Underground Geek, go to my Twitter, go to my DM, talk to me about it. And don't be a jerk. Just be excellent to each other. That's what I want to say. Somebody said Bill and Ted be excellent to each other. Be excellent to each other, my dudes. You know? Or, you know, maybe Carnage will come out and get you, because apparently I'm Carnage. I don't get it. But, alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I got another video that I need to do. It's going to be really good. But see you guys later. Underground Geek out.